What's up, dudes? Happy Sunday. Run your purpose, Mr. Eric Goody. It's my Sunday shirt. It's my Hanging with Jesus shirt. It's my purpose shirt. So anyway, just want to jump on here right quick, have a little recap. Those are my old man glasses. And see how everybody's week went. See what you got on tap for this next coming up week. And let you guys know, keep at it. They measured on results. What's up, Mr. White Man, Mr. Daryl Keith? Two gentlemen I think of often. Hope you guys are well. Yeah, so this week I'm trying to bring a little more love, motivation, inspiration for myself, for the group. So this week we kind of talked about meal planning, whatever that may be. Something as simple as writing it down so you don't end up cheating. Nutrition. A lot of tricks, not even a trick. The reality to what we really want is balancing as much of that good protein as we can get throughout the day without overloading on junk and carbs and making sure it's good protein. So, and then fitness. What's fitness mean to you? Everybody might have a different goal, and then identify something, because whatever your baseline is, you can come up from that. Let's see what else we talk about this week. Applying the nutrition, right? That's kind of what we just scratched on, like getting the right, I don't want to be complicated, but getting the right protein, applying it into your body at the right time, and then being able to use it. And so, like, I use First Forms, and I use the Vegan Power Pro. And so for guys that don't have a milk or dairy issue, which I kind of have a little one, but they have another product, Formula 1 or Level 1. So if that's what you need to do to balance or to get the protein you need, good, because a lot of times we're going to eat bread or something, or pasta or rice with our protein. So sometimes if we just cut that part out, we can get where we need to be. But anyway, and so then we kind of get into the weekend, and I had a guest speaker yesterday, but our day got away from us. So it kind of, I'm going to see if I can get that conversation back in line. But as we wind into this Christmas season, guys, awesome. Dude, Reset is over a year old, 184 members in here. We get a pretty decent participation rate. I know a lot of guys are just watching and observing, but if I'm the one that has to try to lead by example, I'm doing the best I can. That's the title of today's video, is Next Step. I've made up my mind this weekend, and even more so concreted it today. My next step in my fitness journey is going to be twofold. We talked briefly with Michael Shepard, his post about if you guys want to get involved with a professional, which I'm gonna go that route and do a legit bodybuilding thing, but I got a couple stipulations with him that we're gonna have to deal with, because I've decided, drum roll please, I'm gonna do a sprint triathlon pretty close after the new year. And running sucks, and so I don't like running, but swimming and biking are always some of my favorite things. So I'm going to knock a couple of these sprint tries out. Have something to kind of at least train for, because like you can go to the gym or you can go to the track, you can go through the motions, but if you don't have that pie in the sky, that goal, it becomes kind of a complacent mannerism, and so then you're not getting the benefit out of it. So that's where some of this is going to go. We're going to go toward a bodybuilding workout program, and I'm going to be way more participatory. But I'm also going to do triathlon training at the same time. Michael, I was going to talk to you about this privately, so maybe you'll see this video and be like, okay. And with that, I think I'm trying to figure out, because I'm still new with this First Form, but First Form, they have an app that everybody in here can get on. I can try to figure out if I can do that or link that or whatever. Kyle Lawler, if you see this video and you can figure out how to bring the First Form app into this group, because then you can do it on an individual thing. But then we can utilize each other, their, again, motivation, tools, learning. Once you create something in this new modern world, it never goes away, so you can always keep notching up. But that's what my next step is, and I'm gonna do this bodybuilding thing, because not from an ego thing, honestly, it's a discipline thing, and all of us, let me rephrase that. I don't want to speak for everybody, but I could tend to assume that most of us, when we go to the gym, excuse me, it's getting a little chilly, my window's down. When we go to the gym, we want to get obviously strong, but we want to look good, right? We want a bicep. We want a chesticle. I call my chest muscles my chesticles. And then, like, we just want that balanced look. We all grew up with G.I. Joes. We all grew up with WWF superstars. So that's just what we're into, and that's kind of what we're there. Like, there might be guys that go to the gym for a whole different purpose, and God bless you guys, because you have a purpose, and that's amazing. But for us to just want to be healthy, and we're like, I don't know what to do. I go to the gym, and it's like I can only get so strong. Like, so that's what I'm learning and trying to redo, and that's what Michael's going to help me, and then anybody that's curious with in this group is like, if we're going to go because we want to look like we want to look, then let's do the workouts and let's eat like we want to do that. So instead of going to the gym and hurting your shoulders, trying to bench 225 and hurting your back trying to squat 3 plates and do all that stuff, like let's learn how to do this differently so we can get this visual, because that's what it's about for most of us, is that piece. So as that's happening, I hope this participation level turns, and I hope people kind of see the point. Like, I get bodybuilding, because I didn't get it for a long time, and I thought bodybuilders were the strongest dudes on the planet, which they're very, very, very strong, but the world's strongest men competition don't look like bodybuilders, and bodybuilders don't compete in world's strongest man competitions. So understanding what you want to achieve, having a goal so you can train to that goal, versus like, yeah, man, we do chest and tries on Monday, and you go back to that old school workout, which is fine, but if you don't have that goal, what are you training for? So anyway, we're just going to come with a little more live action with it. It doesn't matter your age, doesn't matter your job, doesn't matter your anything. This group's about resetting, and the ultimate goal of a reset, and my vision and my eyes and the way I think is getting healthy. How healthy can we get? So lots going on, weekly recap, kind of long-winded, but it's what we're here for. So gentlemen, this week, I'm going to lean into hopefully building blocks, and we'll see where this kind of goes with meal planning and nutritions and proteins and that kind of thing. And we'll just kind of see where this thing heads. And, if you have questions or concerns, hit me up. I appreciate everybody sending me private messages for some of this First Form stuff that is coming. Don't be scared to ask questions. If you guys are on a journey of any capacity and you need that support system, like, you got me 24/7. Like, that's what I'm kind of in for. And I've got people that I utilize when I don't have the answers. So I do have some questions from some guys in the group, and I could probably find out the information, but I remember people explaining stuff to me really, really awesomely. So if you're still tuned in and you're paying attention, John, Rex, you used to explain to me what amino acids were back in the day, and I wouldn't mind an amino acid explanation if you're going to supplement that stuff. Anyway, what's the other question? I can't think of it. Anyway, we're going to start on the struggle bus again, guys. So we're about to finish up this little workout I said from this fall. Who's coming with me? And we're going to stay committed and disciplined all the way to Christmas. Well, I've stayed committed and disciplined, and we're almost to Christmas, and now I'm setting new goals. It's the next step. You don't know what's going to happen, so start putting one foot in front of the other and see where it takes you. 6 months ago, if you said, like, you're going to do, like, what's that thing we did in the spring, the Murph Challenge? So you're going to do a Murph Challenge in the spring, and then that next spring you're going to do triathlons. I'd have laughed, me personally, right in your face. Said, no way. So you never know. So put one foot in front of the other. Keep going. Keep doing your thing. Live for a purpose. Health is wealth. If you got a pocket full of hundreds and a belly sitting on top of your lap, I don't want to see you go to your grave too soon. So guys, let's get healthy. Let's do this thing. For some of you guys that want to switch some gears, keep reaching out. Baseline of everything is diet, man. It's what we consume. So get your diet right. Supplements are useless if your diet's junk. So let's go back to the basics, guys. Water, lemon, some salt, some nice, easy, digestible proteins. That means you don't need to eat bread with every time you eat meat. You don't need to have a bread and a cheese with it. You also don't need to have a fried starch with it. So let's just keep it simple, and we'll keep building blocks, man. But anybody that's going on this fitness journey, whatever level you're at, let's go. Let's keep doing it. And you could be a railroader. You could be a lineman up in the daggone power cords. Dude, we got so many people in this group, and people that want to do things, and they want to be fit, and they want to ride motorcycles, and they want to hang with their kids, and they want to hang with their grandkids. But it's like you get wore out and you can't even get your butt up off the couch. So this is what we're doing. We're changing all that stuff. Change the mind, change the body, change your respect for a higher spirit, and start understanding some of this basic stuff, and quit whining, quit complaining, quit wishing something was different. If you want something to change, do it, right? Let's do it. So a lot of new members in the group, guys. Check back with some of those old videos if you got time. If not, stay up with some of this stuff. But we keep it real basic, but we keep moving forward. And like tonight's video, next step, like we don't always know what that is. But if we keep showing up for ourselves, and we have a purpose and we have a mission, like it's always going to show up. God's always going to put what we need in front of us. So embrace that. Ooh, a little back scratch. Check out the old bicep. That's enough of that. But anyway, guys, things are happening, and we'll talk to you soon. Plan your healthy week. Let's learn some stuff. Let's be your best self. Let's show up for your family. Being a little bit selfish for an hour or 2 hours a day, so you can give your family and your wife the 20 to 22 other hours, like that's solid for them. It means more. It means something. So guys, go get some. Happy birthday, all these dudes. Oh man, this group is awesome. And if nothing else, you guys have kept me going. So if anything, thank you. I'm now becoming the best version of myself. Still can't like full on sprint, but like I can just about do everything I've always wanted to do again. And when I've come from a place that I couldn't, this feels pretty good. So the thought of competing, even if it's a freaking triathlon, like let's go. Like I wasn't any good at basketball. I'd be damned if I'm gonna try to play any football again. And they do have AAU old man track, so might do that too. So you never know. Life's worth living. We only get one shot. Let's go have some fun. Like sign up, sign your kid up, go compete. Everything's got a youth division. So don't be scared, because you'll pass that shit on. Dude Reset, love you guys. We'll talk soon.